'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves, or should I say, Borogovia. That's right, there's actually a dinosaur named after Lewis Carroll's famous nonsense poem Jabberwocky. Why? Beats me. Basically, if you discover a dinosaur, you can kind of name it whatever you want, within reason. Here are 16 unique dinosaur names: the good, the bad, and the questionable. Let's begin with the good. Muttaburrasaurus. It's just fun to say. Muttaburrasaurus. It was a large herbivore found in the town of Muttaburra, Australia. Another really cool one is called Dracopelta. Its name literally means dragon shield, which is way cool. It was a primitive ankylosaur from late Jurassic Portugal. How about Anatotitan? This was an American hadrosaur from the late Cretaceous. Its name sounds really cool. That is until you realize its name literally means giant duck. Still a great name though. My favorite dinosaur name of all time, however, is none other than Fulguratherium. A small herbivore from the early Cretaceous, Fulguratherium was found in Lightning Ridge, Australia. Its name means lightning beast, which is actually really unique. The suffix therium, meaning beast, is typically only reserved for extinct mammals. Fulguratherium is just the exception for some reason. With the good must also come the bad. Let's start with Opisthocoelicaudia, meaning hollow-backed tail. And yes, that's true. This Mongolian sauropod did have hollow tail vertebrae. That being said, what a difficult word to spell. On a similar note, introducing Eustreptospondylus, meaning true-turned vertebrate. It was a mid-Jurassic carnivore found in England. It's just a really dry, boring name. How about Euhelopus? Honestly, just saying it sounds gross. Euhelopus. Sounds like I'm joking. This Chinese sauropod was thought to be able to walk on marshy ground because of its big hind feet, hence the meaning good marsh foot. My last two are just unfortunate. Here is Cetiosaurus, and here is Cetiosauriscus. Both of these are sauropods from England. Cetiosaurus was discovered in 1841 and the first sauropod ever discovered. To scientists, its vertebrae were similar to that of a whale's, so they named it Cetiosaurus, or whale lizard. Then they found another one, and instead of giving it a new name, they called it Cetiosauriscus, meaning whale lizard-like. Yeah, great choice. Especially when you realize Cetiosauriscus isn't actually even related to Cetiosaurus. It's closer to Diplodocus. Finally, we have the questionable. While some of these dinosaurs have good reasons for their names, that doesn't change the fact that at first glance, these names are just weird. How about a Brachiosaurus? This was a Triassic herbivore from South Africa, and its name means wide-awake lizard. Originally, it was thought that because plants were scarce during the Triassic summers, it hibernated until the wet season returned. Paleontologist J.A. Hobson said that its teeth implied that this dinosaur was active all year round, and thus named it a Brachiosaurus, basically to prove a point. Next, we have Electrosaurus, and man, is this a funny one. Electrosaurus was an early tyrannosaur from late Cretaceous Mongolia, and its name means unmarried lizard. Yep. Why? Because it's unlike other dinosaurs. You probably have questions. I don't have answers. Next, we have Atlascopcosaurus. This was a small herbivore from early Cretaceous Australia. And its name means Atlas Copco lizard, because Atlas Copco Corporation manufactured the equipment used to excavate it. I am just as confused as you are. I'm sure you've all heard of Brachiosaurus, but have you heard of what its name means? Everything about this Jurassic sauropod is big. Would you name it after its big size? Giant feet? Perhaps its long neck? Ha! No. Brachiosaurus means arm lizard, because it has big arms. I mean, it does have big arms, but come on. You're not naming it after its neck. Jokes aside, this is actually because its front legs are longer than its hind legs, which is unique for a sauropod. Next, we have the legendary Gasosaurus. And its name means exactly what you think it does. Gas lizard. This was a small carnivore from Jurassic China, and it actually has an interesting story behind it. Only one specimen of Gasosaurus has ever been found, and it very well could have never been discovered at all. That's because a gas mining company nearly destroyed it with bulldozers. And last, but certainly not least, we have a dinosaur that was recently discovered in 2018. It was a large carnivore from late Cretaceous Brazil, and its name is Thanos. Yep. I know. Just Thanos. Those were 17 unique dinosaur names. With there being over 700 different dinosaur species discovered, it makes sense that there are a couple of interesting ones in there. Not to mention we are discovering more dinosaurs now than ever before. In fact, currently we are discovering new dinosaurs at a rate of 1 per week. There is so much more to learn. Thanks for watching.